Hey kiddos, time for the daily bread. Once again, we're reflecting on ourselves versus judging others. Let's hear today's tract. Daily tract 525, Luke chapter 6, verse 43 through 45. For there is no good tree which produces bad fruit, nor does a evil tree produce good fruit. For each and every tree is known by its fruit, for they do not gather the grape from the bramble bush. A good man from the good storehouse of his heart offers what is good, and an evil man from the evil storehouse offers what is evil. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Kids, one of the hardest things as you read the Bible more and more, and you learn more and more, sometimes it can be frustrating when those around you are disobeying the Word of God and sinning, because the more you understand God, the more you start to hate sin as much as He does. And this world loves sin. So all around you, there's a good chance there's sin going on, and it'll eventually start to frustrate you. And so you have to be careful, as Jesus points out here, that again, we were all sinners, and we still are. Even when we're saved, we still have sins, right? We just sin less, and the type of sin becomes less and less because we're becoming more like Christ as we grow up spiritually. But we also need to be careful that our pride doesn't sneak in there and say, well, I'm better than they are, right? And you start the judgment. And that's where he's talking about good trees do not produce bad fruit. In other words, you as a good tree, if you're starting to judge and hate on others because of their sin, then now all of a sudden you're producing bad fruit, and that's not good. He wants us to love one another and share the gospel and let Him go to work on the sinners, and try not to let it get to you, because God is here to change us all. That's why we're put on this earth, is to grow up spiritually, become more like Christ, understand God. And so when we're put here, we're actually born of the devil, or of his world, and that's why we have to be reborn. And that's when we're saved. That's what happens. We're reborn. We're given a new operating system on the inside, our hearts, and that's what he's saying. An abundance of heart, that our mouth speaks. And so we must always think about that and block that pride out. God bless. I love you.